So are you looking to get this look? Or maybe you're looking to achieve a higher top knot? So please stay tuned, because I'm going to show you how to create these quick, easy, and simple looks using just a scarf. Hey everyone, this is your girl Jana'e Michelle from naturallycurlykinky.com, and I am here today to bring you this look that I featured on my Instagram page, and a couple of you guys had questions on exactly how I achieved that top knot. So I'm actually going to show you two different ways. I'm going to show you that look where the knot is a little bit bigger, and then I'm also going to show you the rosette where the knot is a little bit closer or flatter to the head. So alright, so I am starting off with a scarf. This is just your normal scarf with a little fringe at the end, kind of long. And what I like to do is I actually like to start off by halving it, putting it in half. So I'm just going to fold it and bring it down. And that's how it's going to look, if you can see that. So depending on the size of your head, you can fold it, not necessarily in half. You can leave a little bit of a gap so that way it kind of completely covers the head. So then I take it. So before I do that, I actually like to put on a scarf underneath to protect my hair. Since the turban that I'm going to be using, or the scarf I'm going to be using, is cotton, I like to use kind of like a black silk or satin scarf just to cover my hair. So simple, easy. So then I take my scarf that I'm going to be using and I put it on where I cover the back, and I bring it to the front. So then what I do is I actually bring it to the front and I crisscross them. Once I crisscross, I actually will just kind of pull a little bit and tighten, holding both ends. From here I like to tuck, make sure things are nice and flat. And the scarf that's hanging out in the back, we can tuck in later, because you want to make sure you keep this nice and tight. So then from there, I actually begin to twist. So the look that you guys saw on Instagram was twisted. So I twist. And then a little trick that I like to do, as I get close to the end, you usually have one side, especially if you're using a scarf like this that has the fringe. I like to take one of the longer sides like this, and then what I'll do is I'll actually kind of cover the fringe. So then from there I actually start to twist like this. Okay, but you see you're going to have a little bit of fringe left. So once again, if you have like a longer piece that you can kind of wrap around to reduce some of the fringe, it just helps out a little bit for when you're tucking later. So from there, when it's nice and tight, I actually twist, and then you can kind of see how it just, if you're twisting nice and tight, it automatically kind of does the round part for you. So then from there, to get the higher one that I had, I actually keep going underneath. And then I tuck in my fringe underneath. Make sure to tuck it kind of under me, and then from there you kind of want to shape, make sure your fringe is in out, and there you go. Then from here, if you have a little bit of the scarf showing, simple, easy, just go ahead and just tuck that in. And then from there, just make sure nothing is showing. If you have a little bubble, little knot, tuck. And there you are, top knot. Easy, simple, great for if you're deep conditioning and just have to make a quick run out to the store or whatever it is. It works out fabulously. So now if you wanted to do a rosette that's a little bit closer to the head and not sitting up as high, now mind you, you can actually do this to where it's a lot thicker, so you can actually loosen up you can kind of like loosen it up a little bit and make it even higher if you wanted to. You can kind of see that, and then tuck it in. So if you wanted to do the rosette, which is a little bit closer to the head and not sitting up as high, I do the same thing. I go around, but then what I do is I actually just go around, keeping it nice and flat. And if I have a lot of fringe, once again, I take a flap that doesn't have as much fringe and I just layer it over, so that way there's a little bit less. And once again, you tuck your fringe away. And then there you go. You have a little bit of the flatter look. And you can even get this a little bit flatter by not doing the double twist. You can actually, instead of doing the double twist at the front, at the beginning, I noticed that if to get it flatter for me, I will still twist here, but then I actually just go straight into this. And for me, I noticed that I get a little bit less bulkiness when I do it this way, which allows me to do a flatter rosette. As you can see, it doesn't seem as thick. And for demonstration purposes, I'm not going to take the time to tuck in all the fringe right now, because I just want you guys to kind of see the look. And then there you go. Easy, simple, cute. And those are the two ways that I like to get my top knot scarves or turban looks going. So I hope that you enjoyed this very quick, very simple tutorial, and I will talk to you soon.